Alright, let me make a quick video. This is 2012 Honda Civic 1.8 liter naturally aspirated motor. This vehicle currently has about 115,000 miles. The car was vibrating pretty heavily, so I've noticed that motor mount was bad, and we replaced it with aftermarket. But that was a horrible idea because they don't work. It was really bad. You gotta buy the original one. This is hydraulic filled. They cost about maybe 3 times more than the aftermarket one, but it's worth every dollar. Because when I put the aftermarket one, it just didn't work. It was just vibrating, shaking, like all sorts of things. However, I've noticed that throttle body there's an intake tube in between the airbox and the throttle body that was severed, maybe because the engine was moving kind of too much, and you know it's a rubber, so they do go brittle and they go bad. And this car's what, like 13-14 years old, and then I replaced it. While I was replacing it, I saw the throttle body, and throttle body was really dirty with a lot of carbon buildup. So I cleaned it, manually forcing open the flap. So life was good. And then all of a sudden, when I was driving it, check engine light came on, VSA, ABS light came on, ran a code. It says P1129. So P1129 leads to MAP sensor failure, MAP. So I checked the wire, everything was good. I got the new MAP sensor, MAP sensor. It was about $90 at a Honda dealer, maybe 100, around 190 maybe, or 90 or $100. So I did that, and then next thing I know, a few hours later it comes back again, and car runs funny. So I was doing some research, and it was saying you have to do what's called throttle position reset and relearn, because you force open the thing. The procedure is, after you clear the throttle position reset value, you gotta have one of these. You reset it. It says turn on the engine for 2 seconds, the on position for 2 seconds. Turn on the ignition. Rev the engine up to 3,000 RPM until it reaches a 192 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I guess that's when when the fan kicks on. And then when it kicks on, you have to let it idle for 5 minutes or longer. So I'm doing that right now, and then that's how you do the relearn on the throttle body position. Before you buy the MAP sensor, MAP sensor, do that first, and then see how that works. Because if you're especially changed, if you have changed the intake tube, the intake hose, or you clean the throttle body, then this is a first step you should do on this Honda Civic. I hope this helped. Yeah, and you know, 2 things. Yeah, try to stay with original parts on these Hondas, and they're, relatively speaking, they're inexpensive, except for their motor mount. Their motor mount was pretty expensive. Okay, I hope it helped.